Wow, welcome back to Lavender Fields Inn. This is a great opportunity to go ahead and plant tulips. Now we're done with the growing season. Still some flowers are still showing a little bit of beauty. But I want to show you guys that you can still go ahead and plant tulip bulbs around your flowers that are still blooming and get them into the ground. Now I'm going to show you what I have used for planting. Now I've got a nice beveled shovel right here. I use this to get down deep enough to dig the holes, and then, gosh, don't forget to put your handy dandy knee pads on. Man, they'll save your knees in the long run. So what I'm going to do here, we're just going to go ahead. I dug all the holes. Now this is an example of what you can do. Even though the flowers are still blooming yet, don't worry about them, because here in these cold zones, we're just counting the days before old man winter just pops in overnight or during the day. So if you harm a little bit of those flowers, big deal, because it's just a matter of time before they're completely done. So these are the holes I went ahead and planted with my nice beveled shovel. And I'm going to get down here and show you what I end up doing for planting. Now I've got a nice red Dynasty tulip. Now this is a pretty good sized tulip, and I like them. If you can get them larger, the better. What I have got here is tulips that will get 24 to 26 inches tall. I like them, the taller the better, because they have a tendency of really showing themselves off when they have more height. Red tulip bulb going in. Now take the bottom part, push it down into the ground as far as possible. Now that's a red one. And then what I have here also, I've got a yellow one that grows also 24 to 26 inches tall. And I'll just go ahead, take the bottom, push it down in there, and then I just take my hand, cover them up, and put them to sleep. That's what they will do. I mean, they're going to basically be going to sleep here over winter. You want to get them deep enough so the critters won't sniff them out. Sometimes if you don't get them deep enough, the critters will sniff them out, and you'll see a little scratching going on, and all of a sudden one of your tulip bulbs are gone. So I'm going to take another red one, and I'm going to just keep alternating the hole. So I got a red one here, and then I'm going to take a yellow one, put it over here in this hole, and I'm going to curve them up, put them to sleep. Now we are experiencing some nice temperatures today, but the soil is rapidly cooling off, and that's when you want to go ahead and get these tulip bulbs into the ground, when the soil starts cooling off. You don't want these tulip bulbs to wake up and get them in the ground too soon when the temperatures are still, warm. Now right now our nights are getting down into the upper 30s. Days are, I'm thinking upper 40s, right around there. Those are nice cool times to get everything into the ground. So I'm going to do a couple more real quick here for you. Got another red one. This flat part goes into the soil. Put it down in there. Got a red one, yellow one. And then we're just going to move these over here. I'm going to put these other ones to sleep. Now, press it down, and then get them in place. As you can see, a lot of the flowers have pretty much stopped growing, so there's a lot of bare spots now, which makes the planting so much easier. But you still can have the color, and you can still get the tulip bulbs into the ground. Now, of course, when your tulip bulbs arrive, depending on what your circumstances are for the weather, but the sooner that you can get them into the ground, the better off you are. All right, Lavender Fields in here. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this nice little crash course on planting tulips. And you can still go ahead, add some color in your flower beds if they still survived any hard freezes. But you want to get your tulip bulbs in as soon as possible now, because once the weather changes, you're not going to want to be out here in 30-degree weather and putting these things into the ground, unless you enjoy getting out here in the cold weather with winds gusting of 20 miles an hour. So anyway, we'll let you guys go, and we'll talk to you soon.